Hello everyone, we are students from
SMK Putri
My name is Haniya.
My name is Damia. My name is Zahara. And Syafi.
Today, we are going to talk about air pollution, which is in Science Form 1, subtopic 7.3. Air pollution is when harmful substances like smoke, dust, chemicals, and gases are in the air, making it unsafe to breathe. This issue is serious and affects people, animals, plants, and the climate. Most air pollution comes from human actions, especially the burning of fossil fuels in vehicles, factories, and power plants. This action releases greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane. These gases not only pollute the air but also add to climate change. Natural sources like wildfires, volcanic eruptions, and dust storms also contribute to air pollution. However, human activities like forest burning in Sumatra, Indonesia have significantly increased this issue, and today we are going to tell you about factors of climate change.
Industrial activities are one of the major causes of climate change. Factories use fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas to make things and power things. This let a lot of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the air. NASA says that the amount of carbon dioxide in the air has gone up from about 218 parts per million before the Industrial Revolution to more than 420 ppm today. Parts per million in a way to measure very small amounts in a large mixture. In this case, it means that 420 out of 1 million air molecules are carbon dioxide.
This may seem small, but carbon dioxide traps heat in the air and makes the earth warmer. The effect of industrial activities include rising global temperatures, melting ice cap, higher sea level, and extreme weather events.
As this Syafi.
Thank you, Damia. Hi, I'm Syafi, and I'm going to talk about burning of fossil fuels. The burning of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas, which are also widely used to generate electricity, power vehicles, and run industries, is a major source of air pollution. They release huge amounts of harmful gases into the atmosphere. Burning of fossil fuels in a global context is limited to just a few main countries. For instance, China is currently leading the world in the emission of carbon dioxide, producing more carbon dioxide than any other country due to its large industrial machinery and immense consumption of coal and other fossil fuel products. In fact, China alone produces significantly more carbon dioxide emissions from fossil fuel burnings than many other countries combined. Burning of fossil fuels results in the release of harmful gases such as carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen oxide. These pollutants contribute to climate changes by releasing greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. These pollutants can also combine with water to form acid rain that damages forests, lakes, and crops, hence destroying ecosystems. To control air pollution and its effects, societies must move to renewable sources of energy such as solar, wind, and hydropower. Energy efficiency, cleaner alternatives like green hydrogen, and green conservation are some of the best ways to reduce air pollution and protect the environment.
Air pollution too is largely caused by a process called combustion, which is similar to the burning of fossil fuels, but not exactly. Combustion is simply the burning of fuel to produce energy. It takes place in car engines, power plants, industrial processes, and even everyday activities, such as cooking or open burning. Modern society depends heavily on it because it produces energy that powers transportation, electricity, and industries. The problem starts when fuels such as petrol, diesel, coal, or natural gas are burned. This process releases pollutants into the atmosphere, including carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxides, and tiny particles called particulate matter. Although some of these pollutants are invisible, their effects are significant. These emissions can risk of our ozone layer thinning. In addition, carbon dioxide acts as a greenhouse gas, trapping heat in the atmosphere and contributing to global warming and climate change.
In 2023, about 40% of emissions came from electricity and heat generation. as most power plants still rely on coal, oil, and gas. Transportation contributed roughly 22%, including cars, trucks, ships, and planes, burning petrol, diesel, and jet fuel. Industry accounted for 16%, with factories and manufacturing processes using fossil fuels for heat and energy. The remaining emissions came from other uses, including residential and commercial buildings, and also fuel extraction. This distribution shows us that in multiple sectors of modern society contributes to air pollution and climate change.
Lastly, vehicle emissions are a major source of air pollution. Cars, trucks, and buses burn petrol and diesel, releasing gases such as nitrogen oxides, carbon monoxide, and tiny particles called PM2.5. PM2.5 particles are incredibly small, about 30 times thinner than the human hair, and can linger in the air, contributing to smog. This smog forms a brown haze over cities that reduce visibility, can cause respiratory disease, worsening asthma, and heart problems. Some emissions also thin the ozone layer, allowing more harmful UV rays to reach the Earth. The United States, China, and India generate the most CO2 from transportation in 2023, but smaller countries like Luxembourg have high emission per person in 2025, showing that both the numbers of vehicle and driving habits matter. To fight pollution, we can switch to electric or hybrid cars which has electric engines, use public transport or carpool, and enforce stricter vehicle regulations.
In conclusion, air pollution is mainly caused by the burning of fossil fuels, industrial activities, combustion, and transportation, releasing greenhouse gases
like carbon dioxide, causing global warming, extreme weather, and acid rain that harm ecosystem. To reduce air pollution, we need renewable energy, energy efficiency, cleaner alternative, and conservation to protect the environment and create a healthier future. Renewable energy comes from natural sources like the sun, wind, and water, which can generate electricity without burning coal or oil, so no harmful gases are released. Energy efficiency means using less electricity by using LED lights and energy-saving appliances. Cleaner alternatives like electric vehicles and public transport reduce exhaust emission from cars. Conservation efforts such as planting trees and protecting forests help absorb carbon dioxide and keep the air clean. Together, these actions can effectively reduce air pollution and create a healthier environment for everyone.
Bye! Bye!